Thank you very much. Get comfortable here. Thank you. Thank you. I can achieve anything I put my mind to. I am proud of my... And this week, as you can see down here, see, technology, is lazy week. So we gotta calm the F down. We have a live chat board in the room here with us right now, so welcome, Sloppy Unfocused. Welcome, Roxy, saying grab your knobs, empty wallet. How are you? What if we move the sign? So, we're back, we're on the beach today, and we're relaxing. This is live. If you're watching this on YouTube, then you're watching the replay. And you are our future. And we welcome you to our present Shaka moment. You can see someone out there is cutting the lawn. This is live in Montreal. There's no parking on Bay Sky Street today because today is the Friday Shaka celebration show. And we're going to be getting into it with the action. So if you'd like to call into the show, you can. I'm going to be playing bass guitar, acoustic guitar, keyboards, piano, harmonica, read the board. We have multi-windows, as you can see. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. Today's show is brought to you by Enlightenment Industries. And it's lazy week, so we just need to just relax and chill out. Thank you very much. But I won't stop. So I don't know if you could hear the difference there, but I boiled my strings. I woke up early this morning and I took the strings off and I boiled them in a pot of water, and I rinsed down the base with hot water and put what's kind of oil, linseed oil, all over the neck, and lubed her up so she's nice and fresh, which sounds great for slapping, even though my bass is still a little bit broken. There's a distortion coming out of one of the knobs, one of the pots. You're watching the Bass Guy Show. That was a song I wrote called String Theory, and the bass was going out of tune because I just put the strings back on the bass. So I realized just at the start, I was like, oh my god, I'm completely out of tune, and it throws you sideways, but you're like, you know what, you gotta keep going. So I just kept on going, baby. So I think later on I might play Portrait of Tracy, because that's my favorite song, Bass Harmonics by Jaco Pastorius, to play on the bass when you have new strings. So they're all lubed up and ready for tomorrow's gig. I'm playing with my funk band in Montreal tomorrow night, June the 18th, 2016, at the Bière Market on René Lévesque Street near the Bell Centre. It's where the hockey games are in Montreal City. And that's tomorrow, so that should be fun, a fun gig. It's supposed to be 30 to 34 degrees Fahrenheit, which is like 1 million degrees. 30 to 34 degrees Celsius tomorrow, a heat wave, which we'll be going to the weather later on with Frankie McDonald. So that's about it. You're watching the Bass Guy Show, and this could possibly be the moment that your life changes and everything starts to work out for you. So we're going to go on to our first segment, which is the Bass Guy World News. Bass Guy World News. Real stories. Okay, so this first story is Switzerland. Swedish universities. A Swedish university names a queen bee. There's a queen bee on campus, and they voted for its name. And guess what the name was? They vote for it online. So sometimes people say, well, what should we call this? You know, and they named it Bee McBeeface. Bee McBeeface. There was a famous incident, I think you would call it, not long ago. I knew you were writing that. It was Sloppy that actually brought this to my attention, that they've just built this state-of-the-art boat in United Kingdom in England, and it put communities together, and it's worth like $1 zillion, and they let people online vote what the boat should be called. And the internet poll came up with Bodie McBoatface. So it's Shitty McShitface was another one of them. So it's nice to know that people have a sense of humor. So in Switzerland, a university has two new queen bees, and one of them they called Beyonce, and the other one they called what was it called again? Bee McBeeface. So, as I said, this is where you come to find out about the world news on the Bass Guy Show. My shoulder is frickin' killing. I don't even know if I took my pain pills this morning. I'm in pain right now. Robot escapes from lab. I forget which country this is in, or if I even have a photograph for it. Yeah, there we go. This is the actual photograph. Robots are becoming present. I saw a drone the other day, and it was flying all on its own. So I was listening to the radio, Vermont Public Radio. We get that station here in Montreal. And someone actually didn't make a movie. They had the internet and computers. They searched the whole entire internet with keywords, and the internet had wrote and directed a new film that it will be released soon. It's written the whole script for the film based on predicting words. So a computer wrote a film on its own. Artificial intelligence. So this robot escaped from the robot lab. This is our last story in the world news coming up. This is a pretty interesting one. This is from Thailand. Some of you may or may have not heard about this breaking news out this week. If I can find it. Massive monitor lizard surprised Thai man. The lizard was knocking on the door and wanted to get in. Not long ago on the Bay Sky Show, we had Pete's Pond Week, which is a pond in, where was it? It's Botswana, Africa. And they have really sophisticated webcams and microphones, and people, volunteers, selected volunteers get to control the webcams 24 hours, so you can go to petespond.com. And we saw monitor lizards there. You can see all animals. There's a watering hole and all the African animals come. And once I was watching it and I watched a monitor lizard eat a big, huge, massive egg. I don't know whose egg it was, but the egg is no more. And that's the world news on the Bay Sky Show. Oh, come on, Sheila. Look, I got green screens on today, even though it's sunny outside, and I'm on, like, relaxing. I'm trying to relax on the beach. Okay, thanks, Sheila. So there we are. I think I've arrived. It's important when I start the Bay Sky Show. It's easy to get excited, you know. I spend a lot of time preparing the show day and night, and then when it starts, I want to introduce it properly and tell everyone what's the show about to welcome new viewers and make the regulars feel comfortable and not make them sick with the repetitive crap that I spiel on about. I need to meditate and find my center. Oh, there, I just found my center. Okay. Oh, and then we have to release the chunks. 1 second. Release the chunks, everybody. Oh, okay. Okay. Now that I've released all the filth out of me and we've got the world news out of the way, I think we're ready to we're going to go right on with the next segment today on the Bay Sky Show. Sheila, leave me alone. Thank you, Sloppy. So now we're going to do This Day Today. We're going to move right along. I hope you enjoy this. Then we're going to play some more music. And we'll just relax because it is supposed to be a lazy day, but it looks like we screwed that up too. So I hope everyone is well. This day today, June 17th in 1885, the Statue of Liberty was brought into New York Harbor from France. So the Statue of Liberty was delivered on this day, today, June the 17th. Some more pictures of it there. I suppose I could zoom in a little bit. You could just do like this. That's all out of focus, doesn't matter. So there's the Statue of Liberty. You've been inside her. Sloppy. Now that's a Freudian slip if I've ever heard one. Amelia Earhart has embarked on her first journey this day today on June 17th, 1928. First woman to fly across... Oh, the sand's still behind there. That's cool. Now I know how to fix it. First woman to fly across the Atlantic Ocean. Eventually, she tried to go around the world and went missing. This day today, I don't have a still for this one. I guess I'm just put the robot back up. Hey, robot. Oh my god, that robot's got sand all over it. Now I know what's going on. I can't put the sand on if the robot's there, right? Damn it. June 17th, 1944, Republic of Iceland became... they became a republic. God, I suck at this today. This one's a little bit interesting. Give you something to talk about. I don't know if any of you remember this. I remember it. I was watching it on TV. I just got out of high school 2 years before. O.J. Simpson, slow speed car chase by police, watched by millions on TV, and it ended in arrest. So basically, I guess the police did their job pretty well, and they just chased him slowly and didn't provoke, and he was chased for hours and finally caught. That was June 17th, 1994, this day today. Danny Galley sings Statue of Liberty. Yeah, if Trump gets elected, he's going to destroy liberty, deport that. Okay. He's going to destroy liberty, deport that French chick. He's going to build a wall around the Statue of Liberty. He's going to build a wall around every person. And we'll all be given free wigs. So that's O.J. Simpson, this day today, June 17th. And I think this is our last one. This is one of frickin' laser beams. This day today, June 17th, 2002. This one's really interesting. Australian scientists announced that they have teleported a laser beam, breaking it up and then reconstructing it in another location. So they teleported a frickin' laser beam. To move right along, we're going to go on to birthdays this day today. So happy birthday to Barry Manilow, who is 73 years old today. Happy birthday, Barry Manilow. It is also Venus Williams' birthday. This is the first week that I've been trying the stills, so I'm getting used to it. Venus Williams was born in 1980. Here's one of my favorites, no longer with us. Composer of The Rite of Spring, one of the most prolific classical compositions that you can possibly hear. It's amazing. Igor Stravinsky. He was born on this day today in 1882 and passed away in 1971. Check out Igor Stravinsky, The Rite of Spring, R-I-T-E. And on to one more great artist. It is the birthday of MC. He's like a rapper. MC Escher. Escher was born this day today, June 17th, 1989, and passed away in 1971. So happy birthday, Escher. You've just done Gone Watch Yourself this day today on the Bass Guy Show. With it, I need to get a guitar. So that's me just playing. Now, so there's two things that a lot of musicians do not use. And music is a language. So if you and I were talking to each other and we just talked at the same decibel, the same volume, the same dynamics, it would be like talking to a robot. Like, hello, how are you today? I am Jacko. The weather is nice. Da, 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 da. So to get you to listen and to make it more interesting, we sometimes put on a wee accent and talk a wee bit softer sometimes. And we might raise our voice if anyone's being bad. They go to the bad corner. So by using dynamics, I can start the chromatic scale. I can play one note, any note, softly. Very softly. And it's nothing to do with volume. I've seen a lot of guitar players, we'll pick on them, why not, that just turn on and go loud. And if you say, can you turn down a bit? You don't actually have to turn anything. You can use most of the magic in playing an instrument is with the fingers. So you can, even if it's a pick, you can play quiet, almost like there's nothing there. And then you don't just come in loud all of a sudden, you can come in loud slowly. So I'll use the chromatic scale to give that balloon effect again, a balloon rising into the distance. And then it comes crashing down. So next time you're watching movies or cartoons especially, and there'll be incidental music, you can hear things like that happen. So I just wanted to give an example of what the chromatic scale... What the hell is with the... It's all the notes going up or down. The reason we're doing this today is because we learned the major scale, but we want to learn the chromatic scale. I was telling you that in music we use A to G, and it repeats A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But that's only A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's only 7 notes. And then the octave, which is the same note higher or lower. So Jaws is an excellent example, Sloppy, of the chromatic scale. What Jaws is it's 2 notes, 2 low notes. So you can pick a note here. I'll octave this up so you can see it. Okay, all that is C, the note C, and then the very next black key up, C sharp. And that creates tension. If you play those two notes together, it's very awkward and dissonant and sounds like shit. It's scary. So by playing it slowly and quietly, it sounds like the shark is far away. I can play the notes long or short too. Now, when music is written, all of these dynamics and qualities are written down, telling the person what to do. But in improvised music such as pop and rock and folk and that, you can make it up as you go along. Now I'm going to get faster and louder, which makes it sound like the shark is coming closer and closer. And just like most things in film and life and music, it's like making love to a beautiful man or a woman, or a beautiful woman making love to a beautiful woman, or a beautiful man making love to a beautiful man, or a beautiful man and a beautiful man and a beautiful woman and a beautiful woman and a beautiful woman making love to a beautiful man, or just a beautiful man and a woman making love together. It's tension and release. It builds up, the shark gets closer, it gets hotter, things get sweaty, and eventually we need release. We need release. We have to release the chunks. Was that good for you, Jaws? That was good for me. So now, a lot of these things are very, very obvious, but you would be amazed as a musician how many people you come into that don't grasp the concept of these things that are undermined and underused. Dynamics, the volume and speed and whatever of what you say and do. Music's really about having something to say. And then the chromatic scale, that's using all of the notes. Because if you learn the chromatic scale, you've learned all of the scales, basically. So that's today's lesson. Now, next week we're going to get into what the note names are, because we want to learn the notes, and I'm going to tell them to you quickly. E. In between the notes, there are notes. This lesson's going on way too long. But before, we just learned the notes going from, let's just say, A to A. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. But in between the notes are, for example, in the key of C, you've got these black notes. So C to D, E, C, D, but in between C and D is C sharp or D flat. And there's two notes that have no sharps or flat in between them, E and F, and B and C. So the notes are C, C sharp or D flat, D, D sharp or E flat, E, no space, F, F sharp or G flat, G, G sharp or A flat, A sharp or B flat, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Octave, which means the same note that we started on but higher. Which Charlie Parker, the American saxophone player, used to create the song Salt Peanuts. The octave. Salt peanuts, salt peanuts. Salt peanuts, salt peanuts, salt peanuts, salt peanuts, salt peanuts, salt peanuts. And that's today's music lesson. I hope you enjoyed it.
The fuck out of your consciousness. Far, far away. And you're breathing in white light and breathing out bullshit. And you can relax even more. And you're here and now in this beautiful moment. And you can allow yourself to simply enjoy this special moment as I read you these fucking brilliant affirmations, so that we can begin to plant some quality shit into your mind. Will these affirmations help you grow personally and spiritually? Fuck yes. Here we go. Imagine that all of these following affirmations are true. Namaste. I am the architect of my life. Today, I choose peace and love. Fuck yes. My mind is calm and peaceful. Life is a wonderful experience. There is beauty all around me. Fuck yes. My dreams are possible. I believe in myself, and I encourage myself every day. Every day, I do at least one thing that takes me closer to my goals. Yeah. I am optimistic.
Citizens of New Brunswick, attention citizens of Prince Edward Island, attention citizens of State of Maine. Heat wave warning has been issued for Nova Scotia. Temperatures will be going up to 30 degrees Celsius or more, especially in Halifax, Nova Scotia, and surrounding areas. People in Nova Scotia, you have to be prepared for a major heat wave. It's going to happen on Sunday, June 19th, 2016. Heat wave will be so powerful in Nova Scotia. The temperature is going to get really hot. It's going to cause very high humid conditions in Nova Scotia. It's going to bring all the warm air coming from the southeastern United States. Bermuda High is going to be so strong in Nova Scotia. Take care, stay safe. Don't get too hot, stay cool, be safe.
Okay, so that's the weather with Frankie McDonald. Liquid colors of fountain mist, moonbeam rainbow, dolphin kiss. Liquid colors of fountain mist, moonbeam rainbow, dolphin kiss.
By just being myself and make others happy. Fuck yes. I smile and I laugh every day.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.